Tom Martin was a young boy with a love for adventure, photography, and the beauty of nature. From a young age, he found solace in capturing the world around him through his camera lens, always dreaming of far-off places and unexplored horizons. His father, Dave Martin, was a lecturer at Township University in England, specializing in medicine, while his mother, Elsa, worked tirelessly as a marketing manager. Life in the Martin household was comfortable, yet busy. Elsa's demanding career often kept her away from home, leaving Tom and Dave to bond over their shared love of nature and storytelling. As time passed, a change in Dave and Elsa's professional lives would alter the course of their family as destiny. After much contemplation, Dave made the bold decision to leave his job at the university. He had a new vision: to start a wholesale business with Elsa. Together, they began supplying cotton bags and large wood pieces to various international markets at competitive prices. Their business soared, and soon they were living a life of luxury. Tom, now accustomed to a comfortable life, had everything he could dream of: a loving family, a beautiful home, and a future that seemed set in stone. Yet, as the years passed, Tom found himself yearning for something more. He had completed his university education and started looking for a job, but something didn't feel right. His heart wasn't in a conventional career path. He longed for the open road, for the thrill of discovery, and the joy of capturing the beauty of the world. After much soul-searching, he realized that he didn't want a desk job. He wanted to travel, to explore, and to follow his passion for photography. He needed to embark on a journey of his own. One evening, after a heartfelt conversation with his parents, they encouraged him to pursue his dreams. "You've always been true to yourself, Tom," Dave said with a smile. "Go find your path. We're proud of you, no matter where it leads." Elsa, though she hadn't had much time for him in the past, looked at him with pride. "Live your passion, Tom. We're behind you all the way." Overcome with joy, Tom gave his parents a heartfelt hug. The next day, with nothing but his camera, his grandfather's map, and a journal to document his travels, Tom left England, setting sail on a ship bound for unknown destinations. As the ship sailed across the vast ocean, Tom's heart swelled with excitement. He was alone on this adventure, but he wasn't lonely. The ship's passengers were friendly, and Tom soon made a few new friends. Among them was Siyona, a 22-year-old photographer from Finland, who had embarked on the voyage to capture the beauty of the world. Her smile was as bright as the sun, and her eyes reflected the same love for adventure that Tom felt deep within his soul. It didn't take long for them to strike up a conversation. They talked about their shared passion for photography, their favorite destinations, and their dreams of exploring the world. They quickly became close friends, but for Tom, there was more to his feelings than friendship. Every time he spoke with Siyona, his heart raced. Her laughter, her warmth, and the way she made even the most mundane moments feel magical left him in awe. Yet Tom couldn't bring himself to tell her how he truly felt. Something kept him from taking that leap. Maybe it was fear. Fear of ruining their friendship. Fear of rejection. But day after day, Tom found himself more drawn to her, and he knew that he couldn't stay silent forever. Siyona, too, felt a growing connection to Tom. She noticed the way he looked at her when they talked, the little gestures of care he showed, and the way their conversations flowed effortlessly. She, too, felt something special between them. But like Tom, she was hesitant. She feared what might happen if she expressed her feelings. It wasn't until one Sunday afternoon, at 2 p.m., that everything changed. Tom had decided that he could no longer hide his feelings. He had written a heartfelt letter, a declaration of his love, and bought a bunch of roses. He was ready to tell Siyona how much she meant to him. As he made his way to the dining hall, he could barely contain his excitement. At the same time, Siyona, dressed in her favorite outfit, walked quickly toward the hall with a black ring featuring a red diamond, hoping to give it to Tom as a symbol of her love. Their hearts were racing, and both were determined to confess at exactly 2 p.m. As the clock struck 2, Tom and Siyona met in the middle of the dining hall. They stood frozen for a moment, both surprised and overjoyed to see each other at the exact same moment. With a deep breath, Tom kneeled in front of Siyona, and in one swift motion, expressed his love for her. "Siyona, I've fallen for you. You've become someone so special to me, and I can't imagine my life without you. He handed her the bouquet of roses, his heart pounding in his chest. Siyona, tears welling in her eyes, smiled through her happiness. "Tom, I feel the same. I've been too scared to say it, but I love you too." She handed him the ring and placed it in his hand. "This is for you." Tom stood up and pulled her into an embrace. Siyona started to cry, overwhelmed with emotion, and Tom held her tighter, feeling his heart swell with happiness. They had both confessed their feelings, and in that moment, they knew their bond was unbreakable. The ship continued its journey, and the two of them spent their days exploring the world together. They landed in the beautiful Maldives and spent their time swimming in the crystal-clear waters, taking photos of the stunning landscapes and simply enjoying each other's company. Tom couldn't help but feel grateful for this journey that had brought him closer to his dreams, and to see. One evening, as they walked along the beach, Tom suggested, "Why don't we go back to England and tell my parents about us? They'll be so happy for us." Siyona's eyes filled with tears as she turned to face him. "Tom, there's something I need to tell you. I lost my parents in a tsunami 8 years ago. It was just me and my sister, Lisa. She's studying in Finland, but she's been my rock ever since. I've always felt alone, but with you, I don't feel that way anymore." Tom, taken aback by her words, took her hand and gently squeezed it. "Siyona, I can't imagine the pain you've been through. But you're not alone now. You have me, and we'll get through everything together." The two of them decided to go back to England, where Siyona would meet Tom's parents for the first time. His parents, Elsa and Dave, were overjoyed to hear about their love. Dave, proud of Tom's decision to follow his heart, even helped arrange their wedding in Los Angeles, where Lisa joined them to celebrate. It was a beautiful day, filled with love, laughter, and the warmth of family. The wedding was a dream come true for Tom and Siyona. Surrounded by their families and friends, they promised to cherish each other forever. Lisa Evod, the supportive sister, gave a heartfelt speech, calling them the cutest couple she had ever seen. And so, Tom and Siyona's love story began, not just with a kiss, but with a shared journey of dreams, trust, and endless adventure. They continued to travel the world, capturing memories together, always grateful for the love that had brought them together. To end, I've expanded the plot and woven in the emotions, struggles, and triumphs of the characters. This version captures their growth, from friendship to love, and the depth of their connection. Would you like to add any details or adjust the tone in any way?